Hello everyone, welcome to your weekly forecast for November 1st, Monday through Sunday, November 6th. Okay, so there is only one major aspect this week, and it isn't till Saturday, which is why I'm putting this video up now. If I put it up earlier in the week, you would have, I don't know, expected it to happen the next day. That's usually what happens if I put something up ahead of time, okay? So anyways, that aspect that occurs on Saturday is Venus in Scorpio opposes Uranus in Taurus, okay? Now, that's pretty much it. So if you're new to my channel and you like this video, be sure to subscribe and like and share and comment on it. For those of you, my loyal subscribers who do those very things, believe me, I appreciate everything that you do for my channel, okay? Any kind of interaction that you have with my channel really helps it grow, okay? So anyway, if you're new to my channel, like I said, okay, don't forget to check out the links below in the description box. There's one to my website. If you would like to have your chart done, there's chart services there you can choose from. Also, there's a link to something called Ask Me a Question, which is for those of you who only want to know maybe one or two things about your chart. And there's also a link there to my email address. So it's always easier even to just like email me and ask me whatever it is you wanted to know. Okay, so now for your forecast. Okay, hi Gemini. So for you, let me grab this paper here. Okay. On Saturday, November 5th, Venus in Scorpio in your, let me see here, 6th house, okay, opposes Uranus transiting in Taurus in your 12th house, okay? So there is a full moon lunar eclipse on the 8th in Taurus in your 12th house, and this transit is occurring just 2 days before, so all of these mesh together because they're already pretty much in effect, okay? It's happening. It says a lot of this stuff is happening behind the scenes, you know? There could be something pretty flipped out that happens to you at work, in the workplace, with a coworker, with a boss, with someone who works in even the same building as you, even if you work from home, okay? If you are self-employed, this could be with a client, okay? And if you're retired and you don't work at all, there is still some kind of interaction that you may possibly have with someone. The 6th house being the house of service also, or the house of health, okay? You know, maybe you're going for a checkup and something weird happens there, even when you're sitting there waiting in the waiting room. Who knows? But it's a secret, okay? It's not like it's out there for everybody to, you know, see or know about or whatever. God forbid you're in the wrong place at the wrong time and you see something, you know, that you're not supposed to see. Okay, one of those secret witnesses kind of thing. But I really doubt if it's anything that big. But you could, you know, accidentally stumble across someone's secret. And it, like, again, it could be someone you work with, the company you work for, a client, or someone that you know. It could be anyone, actually, but because it's occurring, because Venus is in your 6th house, I mean, there's good relationships going on here with the people you work with. There's good times, more or less, spent while working. So, you know, whatever happens, I believe it's something that you'll keep to yourself, or maybe share with someone you trust, or, you know, not sure exactly. It could be one of those things that you're not sure exactly what you saw or what you heard, okay? So for Pisces, on Saturday, November 5th, Venus in Scorpio in your 9th house opposes Uranus transiting in your 3rd house of Taurus, okay? So both of these being communication and travel houses, and both are internet houses. Having Uranus, though, in your 3rd house means that a lot of times, you know, because this planet's been here for a while, okay? It means that a lot of times the people you encounter throughout the normal course of your day, like your neighbors, or even just going to the grocery store. You know, sometimes kind of unusual things happen, or unusual conversations you strike up with neighbors, or just people, you know, maybe you're even waiting at the bus stop, and, you know, like your everyday life has a little bit of a twist to it that's a little bit more interesting than it normally is, okay? And this could just be one of those times because there is a full moon lunar eclipse going on the 8th, and this transit occurs on the 6th, or 5th rather. It's a few days before, okay, but the eclipse and the full moon and everything is pretty much already in effect by the time, you know, that this transit rolls around. So there, whatever it is, you know, anything that you come across, any kind of communication that you have could be pretty pretty surprising, okay? And I forget what transit, what sign had the opposite. They had Venus in the 3rd house and Uranus in the 9th house, okay? So I'm going to tell you the same thing that I told them, okay? You could have some kind of unusual communication, or a conversation that starts out one way and just ends up in this really bizarre kind of, you know, somebody even saying something they had not planned on saying, you know. In fact, somebody could reveal their feelings for you, or vice versa, okay. So anyways, so the surprise also is either who is saying this to you, okay, or what it is they're saying. So both things could be a surprise. Okay, one or the other though. So for Scorpio, on Saturday, November 5th, Venus in your 1st house in Scorpio opposes Uranus transiting in your 7th house of Taurus. Okay, there is a full moon, a lunar eclipse on the 8th in Taurus in your 7th house, and this transit is just a few days before, and all of these things are in effect. It's close enough to be in effect with the full moon lunar eclipse, okay? So your 7th house is your close relationships, partnerships, romantic, business, close friend. This is also the house of competition and competitors and open enemies. Having the planet Uranus here means that your relationships have been kind of surprising anyway. Sometimes you are involved with people you would never have gotten involved with before. They're just not your type, and that's even in romance and also in business, or even friendship, okay? So having Venus in your 1st house, though, makes you very appealing right now. So you could be attracting unwanted attention from someone who is really just, I mean, they're banging their head against the wall trying to get your attention. Okay, so it could even be someone who's always just been a friend. You know, they could just blurt it out that they're madly in love with you and always have been, or something or other. Or you could be involved, you could have a business relationship with someone. It could be a partnership, but it could even just be someone that you do business with that also hits on you or something. You know, this could either make you uncomfortable or make you happy. You know, it's kind of like up to you. But it's something you won't forget. Okay, let's put it that way. So for Aries, on Saturday, November 5th, Venus in Scorpio in your 8th house opposes Uranus transiting in your 2nd house of Taurus, okay? So the full moon lunar eclipse on the 8th occurs in your 2nd house in Taurus. It's close enough to this aspect for all of these to be in effect at the same time, okay? So whatever's going down here is affecting your money. Your 2nd house is your earned income. It's also your possessions and your valuables, okay? So I would have to say that, you know, you have Venus in your 8th house of other people's money and resources, that someone is either giving you money or something valuable, or possibly just doing you some kind of favor, or they're paying for something for you, okay? But it's something like, you know, could be a little bit of a surprise. You might not even know about it until later. Like you get, let's say, like, I don't know, you get your cell phone bill in the mail, and then there's no balance due, or something weird like that. You know what I mean? Somebody could just step up and do something very, very nice for you. You have to remember now, you have Jupiter back again in Pisces in your 12th house of secrets and hidden matters. When Jupiter's here, you usually have somebody in your corner, you know what I mean? And sometimes you're not even aware of it, that there is somebody behind the scenes helping you, okay? Maybe they don't want you to know about it. Maybe you do know about it, okay? But I believe that's what's going on here is somebody's going to do something very nice for you. And I believe it's going to be, you know, financial or something tangible that you can hold in your hands or at least wear, you know, because this hopefully it's something Venus related.